Hello everybody, welcome back to Oghupower. I'm Oghu and this is another episode of Assassin's Creed Valhalla. And in this episode, since we completed the region of East Anglia, I had to think about it, this is a new recording session, we will have to do some new stuff this one. So let's see what we pledge to. You know what? The wooden statue close to here I think is fitting. Just as a little reminder where people are coming into. So are you the...
I've charted new maps.
May I?
Keep an eye out for wild animals here.
And
Done for now?
I don't really need that.
I'll
But
see
it's
you
nice
later.
nonetheless.
Be safe out there.
And who knows, maybe it unlocks something else along the way. So, wait, is that the home of the assassins? No, that's the tattoo shop. Wait, is that the assassins? Oh, yeah, that is. I wanted to visit the assassins and the Roman guy first.
Good day.
What is it?
When you
Okay, so I can't
I
yet.
have to go.
then go in peace.
Good, that's fine. Don't have enough yet. The hammer and the axe. The Roman guy here. And then we will report to Randvi. Tell her about what happened. Well, I would have to raid more places, but I mean, okay, technically Essex would be doable now. 160, the way it's looking. 340, All bullheads. I haven't even catched one. 150 bit high. You are 162 Lincolnshire. Well, one thing after another. So I did find a lot of them, so yes, I
Here you
have
are.
enough.
More relics for your collection.
Show me what you found. Wonderful. And here is something for you. I want more of these artifacts.
I have to go.
Vale, Eivor.
Okay, so we get the statue thingies. Again, to remind people where they're coming to. That this place is protected by Odin.
Silence! Rowan, Holger, why all this shouting?
Demand that this matter be settled here and now.
Have patience. Eivor, thank Tyr.
What?
I heard shouting. Is something wrong?
Holger robbed me, and I demand he be punished.
Robbed is a pointed word. Does the deer rub the stream when she takes a drink? Does a cow rub a field when he crops on sweet grass?
Eivor, this matter requires sensitive judgment. Will you?
Of course. From the beginning, please.
Well now, there is no excuse too small, I see. Nothing to keep you from coveting that seat, is there?
In Sigurd's absence, who has better claim to oversee these disputes?
You might leave them to work it out for themselves, but that would mean letting go, would it not?
usually when they go in there, there's a reason for
Please
that.
start
They
again.
tried.
Tell me all that has happened.
I will start. I have been falsely accused by this Saxon Philistine.
A filly what? Are you mocking me?
Silence, please. I'll hear both of your complaints and render a decision, awarding compensation if needed. Understood? Rowan, tell me your version of these events.
As you are aware, Holger and I are neighbors. Near enough that I often catch him at my stables, stealing my tools.
Borrowing.
Holger, let him speak.
Stealing, borrowing. My point being, I have always allowed him to use whatever he pleased. I greatly admire your Norse generosity and had hoped to match it. But this morning, Holger stretched the limits of my grace. Entering my stables for their feed, I found my most beautiful, gentle mare stripped of her tail. Bereft, not a strand in sight. I am ashamed to say my natural suspicion drew me to Holger, and how right I was. For when I peered across the lane, there he was, gripping a horsetail brush slathered with indigo, dragging it across a sheet of
Painting, Rowan. I was painting. You make it sound so crude.
You see? Such willful arrogance. It will take ages for Ilgafur's tail to reach its former length. I demand compensation.
I understand. Thank you, Rowan. Holger, let me hear your side.
Eivor, you have known me as a skald for years. You have seen
You
how
can't
my
do that
poems
without
bring
asking for
life
permission.
and joy
Sorry,
and
no.
wisdom to our people.
I think that's quite simple.
And you know that my work requires a certain, let us say,
No.
freedom. To make use of rare resources
You
to
don't
compose
need
my
horse.
verses.
No.
Often when lacking the proper tools, I have made use of novel items. Alvis's walking stick, Tovi's inks, all were given gladly.
You
Yes,
cut off my
and
horse's
you
tail
asked.
to make a brush, you bleeding.
Rowan?
As I was saying, this morning in the throes of poetic reverie, I realized that my latest piece required delicate brushwork. I could have used a frayed stick, some cloth, my hands, but no. I needed something gentler, softer.
in my
to
personal
make a
opinion,
perfect
that is
brush. I needed the fine
simple.
hairs of a well-raised horse. And so I availed myself of a local resource.
You clipped Alfgafur's tail to the rump without asking.
It
Yeah.
was early. I did not wish to wake you.
Still, that's no. You did
Thank
that.
you, Holger. I believe I understand your position.
Still, that's
I believe I have heard enough. If you will...
My horse looks like a fool, Eivor. No handsomer than a donkey now. You must do something.
Do not conflate hair with beauty, Rowan. She remains radiant. Elgifer's hair will grow back in no time.
Quiet, both of you. Now listen.
I'm with Rowan.
Holger, Rowan is clearly in the right. You sheared the tail from his horse without gaining permission.
Exactly
I
that.
borrowed the tail. Borrowed.
No.
Does the reality of regrowth not make this a victimless crime?
No.
It is a two-victim crime, Holger. Though they are unharmed, you took without asking, and that will not do. As the horse's value has diminished significantly, you will pay Rowan its market price.
But the horse was not for sale. Rowan, admit it.
My decision is final, Holger. Pay what you owe and meet tomorrow as friends.
And if I do, may I keep the horse?
Pay the man and be done with it. Rowan, does this satisfy you?
It does. Thank you, Eivor.
If this is a
Good.
victimless crime,
Then by Tyr's blessing, let this matter rest. We are done here. Return to your homes in peace.
technically, it would also be a victimless crime if I went out there, grabbed any of you
Would you
guys,
allow me to...
catched your head, shaved your hair off, just because I need your hair for a brush.
Vibrant painting? After all, so wish you helped in its creation.
Absolutely not. Silver is the only
So, in my humble opinion, that's a totally clear case. Yeah, I know that arts do and artists at times go for, how should I put it, need some...
You're a good boy.
No, yes
and
you
your letter.
are. Need some freedom, yes, but this... Good to hear. So let's...
Oh,
Finally.
hello, Eivor. Good day. Word of our growing settlement has reached outside ears, so have a look around. You may see a few new faces. That Holger, he is quite a character.
I almost envy him. To see the world through such a muddy glass and live with such petty concerns. He hasn't a care in the world.
Let's not walk too far with that idea. I need you right where you are.
East Anglia is with us. Their King Oswald has pledged his loyalty to us.
Eivor Kingmaker, we shall call you soon.
I went for the east since I wanted to have the sea now back.
Some interesting news. King Ceolwulf has sent Ceolbert to Shropshire. He hopes to install him as Elderman there.
Good for Ceolbert. He should do well considering all he has learned from you.
I gave him only a taste of my knowledge. The rest he will need to figure for himself. One more thing. I do not know if you heard, but Sven passed away a short time ago. The poor man slipped away in his bed.
Who was
I
Sven?
had not heard, no. And how is Tovi? She must be gutted.
It has been rough on her. She spends quite a lot of time at his burial mound. Speak with her, if you have the time.
Ah, that's just that, okay. Oh,
I want to see the Alliance.
Oxenefordscire. Sigurd will be pleased to see you.
Randvi, are you well? You seem distant.
I'm fine. Only a little tired, but well enough. Shall we look at the map?
Not until you tell me what is wrong.
Oh, I think I have. I feel somewhat trapped. In this room, in this settlement, in this life.
I cannot help you with your life just now, but I can get you out of this room. What do you say?
I don't know. There is much work to be done.
Stop. Forget about alliances and responsibility for just a few hours. We could take a ride to Grandebridge or somewhere nearby for a change of pace.
That sounds lovely. And too far to consider just now. But thank you, Eivor. Maybe another time. Now, what was it you needed?
Randvi, take a break. Let's make for Grandebridgeshire and get you out of this musty room.
Do you mean now? Right now?
Of course. You said you were tired of all this, so why not? Stretch your legs and fill your lungs.
I did ask, didn't I? You're right. Lead the way, Eivor.
She has an
Follow
X-Hammer combo as well.
We won't take the long ship today. This trip is for us. Just you and me. Is that a problem?
Not at all. So long as I get some air and sun, I will be fine. I spend too much of my day in the long.
We'll need...
I did forget one thing that I really want to do.
You seem sad, Gunnar.
I am. Sven was a good friend to me over the years.
I know. I'm sorry I was not here to send him on his way. He was loved.
That he was. But suppose we... Anyhow.
Who was Sven?
What have you got for me?
Is that what you want?
So, I will enhance you.
This will serve you well, Eivor. I can get you that one, you see.
They don't change the
Sad to send
appearance.
this one away, but it will make me proud. Nothing else I can do for...
Nope.
We'll need to cross the river.
Until next we meet.
To enter Grandabridgeshire. If you know a better way, I would love to hear it.
Is swimming not an option?
Swimming? I don't know. Are you joking?
A boat or a horse would always do, but I'm not opposed to the more traditional methods.
So, and now since I've upgraded all my stuff, more armor. Even more armor, why not? And yeah, why not? You. That's okay, I'd say. Yeah, need more. So that should make us far stronger. It's just that the horse is so slow that I think doing it this way is a lot faster. And I do think that upgrading what I have is the right way, since I'm using that stuff so much all the time. And I still don't know if it will change it. I haven't found any. I mean, Boris armor sounds interesting. But other than that...
It really is lovely here. I have not been this far east of the settlement. Isn't that awful?
You think safety awful?
To live one's life in so small a pen. Hear stories from you and the scouts without ever venturing further. Gods, do you smell that? The earth and the air. It is good to be out here.
Good that she's happy.
Eivor, there. What is that?
This is where the Summer Army retreated when Grandabridge was lost. They seem to have resettled the city in full now.
Right, right. I know this land so well by its map, but to see it in person brings it to stunning life. A Roman marvel. I will not soon forget this sight.
That's good.
And here we are. Welcome to Grendabridge. We should make our way to the Longhouse.
Oh, it's bigger than I imagined. Rustic, woody, beautiful. And everything seems quite new.
Under Soma's guidance, the Summer Army built this town up from a small village. They wanted a hub for trade near London, and a launching point for incursions into Wessex.
Well, it is impressive. Some interesting architectural ideas here too.
Come, see my wares.
See my west.
This could be very useful.
Melee damage. Block must melee.
You would look very striking with this.
An armor. Interesting.
You would look very powerful with that. This could help you in your travels. All done? Finished looking around?
I'm off.
Seems like I spent my silver already, which is fine. At least that means I did something to it.
Well, is that Eivor I see? It's been quite a while since I've seen your face around here.
I know you, I think. One of Soma's loyal men. Magni, is it?
Yeah, good memory.
Good to see you again. This is Randvi, a dear friend and a sturdy fighter.
Well met, Randy. Eivor seems to have a preference for befriending lovely women.
You know, I noticed the same thing.
I expected more people about Magni. Has something happened?
Soma rounded up some warriors and took them west. She's hoping to open a new trade route with Oxenefordscire. Only now, in times of trouble, I have discovered I am not the surrogate leader I should hope to be.
What sort of trouble?
Oh, a pack of surly bandits have encamped nearby. To the east of the water's edge. They attack all merchants who travel here by river or road, and word is spreading quickly. It's keeping traders at bay.
That's
They
bad.
could cripple your town if it carries on too long.
Oh yeah.
It's crippled me already. The bastard stole my horse yesterday morning.
So what will
We
you...
can take care of them, Magni. And if we don't find your horse, we will steal you a new one.
Well, that would ease my mind. I have nothing to offer you for this deed, but the bandits surely would. Take from them what you like.
Good. Consider the matter handled. Eivor,
Randvi.
come. We have a camp to raid.
She really is eager.
The bandits are camped on a river, he said, east of the water's edge.
You volunteered us for a fight, Randvi. Is that your idea of a pleasant ride through the country?
It must be. I surprised even...
Good
Myself.
day to... Think of it this way. Thank you for taking...
I surprised even myself.
Away from your table for a day, and already you're lusting for blood.
A feeling you must know well, no? I have always wanted to experience the world as you do, and now I will. Unless you have a more interesting day planned for us.
We will help Magni and clear these bandits, but do not be rash when we find them. The Raven clan needs your steady hand.
Yes, indeed, my lord. I shall follow your order to the letter.
If I did not know any better, I would say you're teasing me.
Oh, certainly not, Eivor wolf-kissed iron-fisted Drenger. I would never tease one with such commanding authority.
I think I understand why Sigmund loves her. Oh, she's wait, sorry. Is she his sister or his wife?
There, the bandit camp.
All
I
right,
don't remember
stay
anymore.
close and do as I do.
Brood and look sternly at the horizon.
By all means. What do you see, Sunan? I feel great.
Time to die!
I thought you wanted to do this in secret.
You seemed hot for a battle, so here we go.
Oh. Oh! Get out of...
Now to deliver Magni his horse.
So I could have just stolen that, but why? I guess the Terror Sisters are on the way. Yeah, as I said, that's not a victimless plan.
That was a thrill, Eivor. We are champions of Grantbridge. Do you know of any other towns that need liberating?
You don't think we have had enough drama for one day? We should You don't think we have had enough drama for one day? We should return to the settlement.
Or we could have a drink to celebrate our victory.
At home, Tekla has all the mead and ale we could want.
Eivor, our outing has hardly begun. Find us an alehouse and let us make ourselves at home.
Let's return the horse, and if your thirst remains, we'll look around.
I guess Eivor already knows she doesn't want to, but... Thank you for being a friend and all that stuff. Interesting fella.
Magni, we solved your bandit problem.
Did you? Well done! And did you find my sweet mare?
Your horse is outside waiting for you.
Thank the gods she is safe. And thank you, Eivor. And your friend Randvi, wherever she is.
She's here somewhere.
Eivor! Over here! Look at this!
Oh,
What are you playing at?
A drinking contest. You versus me. Wolf-kissed versus Table Maiden.
Randvi, we can do better than Table Maiden.
Mead Queen, then.
All right, let us drink.
We're going overtime for this one thing at least. I'm only concentrating on myself, not on her. Get out of the way,
You're sweating.
guy. I will not. Guess Randy would hate me if I would let her win.
Randy, focus.
Too strong for you.
She's really good. Come, come, come.
There, you see. You should not have tried to outdrink me, Ranvi. It cannot be done.
Strange. I see your lips moving so rapidly, yet all I hear is, "Thank you, Randvi."
So, are you satisfied? My head is ringing like a bell.
More than satisfied. Now come, we'll ride this off and take in the air as we head home. After just one more stop.
Ranvi.
It's a sunken tower near a waterfall, close to home. We can stop for a look, and then you are free of me. It's near the highest point of a hill, just south of the settlement. Easy to spot, I'm sure.
All right, one last stop then.
I know it might not show, Eivor, but I am terribly excited.
Oh, it shows.
Leaving already.
So, in any case, that's something we will see in the next episode. So thank you guys very much for watching. If you're watching this on Twitch, please stay a bit longer. And if you're watching this on YouTube, see you again next time. Bye bye.